Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Theia the Crimson Eclipse. Last time, we got everyone's ultimate weapon. And today's episode will be a nightmare to edit, but real fun for you to watch, because we'll do all of the hunts. But before we do that, we gotta talk about preps. So first of all, we're going down to Reikan. We have a lot of Gaia shards to deliver to the altar, and that's gonna give us a pretty good item that we can use to make these fights just a tiny bit easier. $13 Gaia shards. On 75 Gaia shards, you get this Gaia stone. And this does this. Plus 100 to all stats, auto genesis. Yeah, this is not strong. So this is going straight on Hyperion, because he's the weakest of the party. So I guess he'll just take it. Alright. Then I bought enough materials and I also upgraded all the weapons to level 2. But I have enough materials to upgrade them to level 3. So now everyone will have their ultimate weapon to level 3. So we're gonna do this. Marty, we're gonna have this. I had to sell an Atlas, by the way, because I ran out of money. So I had to sell like a... what was it? It was a... God, I forgot. Taurus Omega, the one that gives 50 strength. I had to sell that, because I ran out of money. Oh, you don't have the requirement... What? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a bunch of obsidian scales. Okay, we can buy those, it's fine. They're super cheap. Need 5... scales, okay. We can just buy them from Borghetti. It's fine, because at this point Borghetti has, like, everything. You don't need, like, any other shop in the game except for him. He has pretty much everything that you'll ever need. Alright, so what do we need? We needed, 5 of these. Yeah, whatever. Buy 5, it's fine. We still have the 10,000 required for the upgrade. So upgrade, weapon, Prometheus, it's done. Okay, everybody's weapon to level 3. I might want to check out, even though I don't have, like, I have 0 money, of like 800s in it. I want to check out Borghetti's shop too, because on level 10 it does get a bunch of Atlas that might be useful. All the way to the bottom. He now has Omnia Omega plus 50 dual stats, Tanker Omega, 100 staying, 100 resistant, Sorcerer Omega, 100 spirit, 100 dexterity, Mura Eterna, defense to all element, and Purify Eterna, immunity to all status effects. This is pretty good. So if you have the spare 60,000s in it, you can buy this. It's awesome. But okay, let's review the equipment of the party. Set will have double and Slima. The reason why Slima is simple. Crimson Furor, which I told you is pretty broken, grants Reckless and Alacrity and Frail, but this is set inflicting the statuses on himself. So because we prevent Frail with Slima, we only get Reckless and Alacrity, so we only get the good part. And we don't get the bad part, which is awesome. And we also prevent a bunch of other statuses to the stats, so that's good. Of course, a Purify Omega, or Eterna actually. Purify Eterna is a lot better, if you have it. But right now we don't have the money to buy it, so Slima will have to do for the time being. Martia as Valgus, which has a synergy with Guardia Eterna. It grants more dexterity and more crit, I think. Oh well, it's good. And Valgus is plus 15 to all stats too, so. And Purify Omega, she's the one that heals the status problem, so I'd rather not have her in under seal or anything else, so I just put her this. Hyperion. Hyperion has Falco, so you cannot miss, and guys don't use Cine plus 100 to all stats. And he's the tankiest of the group because he has this. And Dial has Omnia Alpha for now. Hypermura for now. Well, I don't think Hypermura will actually change during this episode, but this one will change, definitely. We'll eventually get something a lot better than Omnia Alpha. And then Regina Memories, of course. Okay. So we talked about prep. Now, we have to go through each region that has hunts and just list them all up. I will also list all of the hunts we have not done. Oh, actually, that we have done. And I'll tell you where you can find them in the playlist, so I'll give you links to that. So we're starting from Mystia. Let's go where we can find the hunts in Mystia. See you there. The hunts in Mystia can be picked up from the Outer Heaven pub by talking to boss. The hunts of this place are the Martyr of Crows, which we've taken care of in episode 13 with Rudra and Horus. The Newborn Kraken, which we took care of in episode 21 with Rudra, Varnell, Sophan and Horus. The Titan Mantis, which we took care with in episode 37 with Seth, Nadia, Marty and Gallian. And the Red Wolf and the True Scarlet Wyrm, which we're gonna take care of today. So let's do that. The Red Wolf is in Rail, actually. So we'll have to travel to Rail in order to do it. See you then. Alright, so the Wolf is here in Rail Forest. And this is the easiest of the hunts, so we're probably going to obliterate it. It's super easy. And it's arguably a endgame hunt. Like, the others are much harder than this one. You'll see. Anyway, jump down here, and there he is. Pretty easy. Alright, so this guy is in constant fury. That means he only uses physical attacks, although they're pretty strong. But whatever. So let me show you. Crimson Fury. Okay, Marty is doing a lot of damage. Fairness still does not do a lot of damage. It's fine though, it's fine. And try to shock. He does have a constant regen of 100 health, but look at Seth now. Damn the damage. And you have seen nothing. We have one more tool at our disposal that I haven't revealed yet, which will help us greatly of doing these hunts. You'll see. It's something that I didn't know it was possible. Well, actually, I never thought about, but the developer said, hey, you know, you can do this. And I was like, what? Really? It works? Oh well. We're gonna see it in action on the next hunt. So what we got from the Wolf is the Berserker armor. And the Berserker armor kinda sucks because it grants Dark Resistance and Auto Fury and a bunch of strength. But Auto Fury, what the hell? I mean, it does have one use in the arena. But apart from that, honestly, I don't know where you could really use it. Anyway, I'll see you back in Mystia where we'll do the last hunt of Mystia pack. Alright, so the True Scarlet Wyrm is in Merton City. We also are missing a chest here, so by bringing Hyperion along, we can pick that up. Now, the new tool that we have at our disposal is Neutralizes. Now, I said that Neutralizes sucks, but actually, the dev said that it doesn't. It's actually pretty strong. Because what Neutralizes says, it says non-elemental attacks do more damage. Like, you inflict the target with the status, so elemental attacks, non-elemental attacks do more damage. But, you know, basic physicals are non-elemental. Unless you equip some elemental atlas, they are non-elemental. So you can just apply that. If it hits, then all your basic physicals are gonna do more damage. And I tried it out, and it's pretty broken. So we're gonna give that to Dial. She has the SP to use it. Well, it's only 10 SPs, but I'd rather have Dial use it. We get the Pace of the Magic Rose here too. And we have the Scarlet Wyrm. So now, I don't think I have to do any changes here to the equipment. Now we can just go in. This guy is a bit stronger. He has the ability to set a bunch of statuses. He has an Earthquake, which hits every one of us. So let me just show you the power of Neutralizes. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna do one attack with Seth. Okay, it's about 1400, okay? It's an average of 1400 damage. Speaking of damage, heal Seth a bit. Now we're gonna neutralize this. And that hit, okay, perfect. Now we're gonna have Seth do one more attack. If he doesn't get blocked, okay. Okay, Seth, don't miss. Okay, now it's 1700. And the more powerful Seth gets, the better this is. And just to give you an idea, Vital tier. Just to give you an idea, I tried this with maxed out set in the arena. Without it, it was doing like 5,000 per hit. With it, it was doing 8,000 per hit. So yeah, that is pretty broken. This will help us a lot, because once we do it, it's done. Like, it's not a status ailment that can be removed or it just gets removed after a while. No. That stays for the entirety of the fight. So we just do it once, and there you go. We now do more damage. Speaking of damage, we need to clock some more on this guy, otherwise it doesn't take forever. So, pop Crimson Fury. Do Vital Tier over there. And seriously, once you pop Crimson Fury with Seth, that's it. He gets double strength, double dexterity. Sometimes he loses that little aura that he has, but apart from that. See, now with double strength, he's doing like 5,000 per hit. It's insane. I don't know how many HP this guy has. Like, we can check. But I think no, we can check. I wanted to analyze the wolf too, but I forgot. Whatever, it's the weakest. He doesn't even... I don't even care about that. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's weak to ice, cold, and slow, but... Also, he's a reptile. I should have spammed Martia's kill, but whatever. He's dead. Yeah, he has a move that's called Earthquake that does earth damage to your party. He has a move that inflicts a bunch of status. I think it inflicts like Frail, Depressed, and another one I forgot, probably Crisis. But yeah, pretty easy. Anyway, what we got is a armor, which is unique to Nadia, so we have to check it from here. Twilight Robe. Now this is nice. Nadia grants immunities to status effects and plus 120 spirit. This is good. Pretty good for Nadia. Plus immunity to all status effect. That's great. So that was all in Merzen City. Now we'll backtrack to the world map. And we're gonna go to Mystia and reap our reward, because we completed all of the hunts in Mystia. Back at the Outer Heaven pub, let's talk to Boss. Congrats, guys! You completed all the hunts I had. You deserve a productivity bonus, eh? Oh, you got Levi's trophy. Well, I had my doubts at the beginning, but you guys proved me wrong. Nice work, you made Levi's safer for everyone. And I think that will show up over here. Yep. It's the first trophy we got, yay! The others you get for other stuff, like for ability, weapons. You'll have to max out all your weapons. You have to max out all your abilities and everything. But that is that for Mystia. So next up is Reikan. So we'll see you there. Reikan's hunts can be picked up in this room, where usually Luke is here, but he transfers himself on the ship when we pick up the last hunt. And the hunts for Reikan are the Skin Showman, which we fought on episode 27 with Seth, Farion, Elvet, and Grant on the Heaven Pass. The Poltergeist, or Geist, not quite sure what's the correct pronunciation, which we fought on episode 35 with Seth, Nadia, Marty, and Gallian. Mahagruder, and the Abyssal Shardfish, which we're gonna do today. So let's start from Mahagruder. Back on the world map, Mahagruder is where the Scarlet Wyrms were, so at the Emerald City. We're going in there. I think we can... Yeah, I think we're good, yeah. This is a bit different from the other hunts, and you'll see why. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we have visitors tonight. What do I owe the pleasure? We've been sent by the Mavericks. I see. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Dread Mahagruder, legend of the Emerald City. Those fools who get robbed hate me. Criminal gangs adore me. That's enough. Not so fast. What about some dungeon crawling? Come on, guys, you know the drill. No, we don't. You're supposed to fight us. Not throw it as a couple dragons. But these dragons are like 10,000 HP. They do have a flame attack that hits the whole party, but do you think we care? Yeah, that does 6,000 damage. We don't care at all. Like, how much is this gonna do now? I want to see. I'm gonna do neutralizers on that one. Okay. Then I'm gonna do Heroic Blade. I want to see how much that does now. Okay, that's a lot of damage. 1, 2. They're dead. Easy. Heroic Blade makes this a piece of cake. With only 5 SPs, you do 6,000 damage? Damn. Anyway, Seth says that he's gone. We need to reverse this. Guess where he's gone? There can only be one place. The place where the boss fight took place. Before we do that, though, before we engage him, let's do this. There you go. Bit of elf for everyone. It never hurts. So the way should be pretty much open. Let's see. Yep. This goes up. Yeah, save point, but we don't need it. We're super strong anyway. These sounds are still easy. We still have to get to the hard part, by the way. Bunch of fools. You put me to shame after talking so much at the beginning of the dungeon. You'll have to do better now. It's always 2 dragons, dude. It doesn't change. There are always 2 dragons. You know what? No, yeah, I don't want to use Crimson Fury on these guys. It'd be too cheap. Too much cheap. I think these guys are called Rising Sun or something. I know they have Sun in the name. 1000 Sun. They have 10,000 HP. They're super weak. And they're weak to ice and resist to earth? You see that right? No, resist fire. Okay. As you'd expect, Imperia, thank you. Ah, that missed. Oh, ouch. That sucks because after this fight, there's immediately the guy with no break in between. So, well, time to do a Florin. And if Marta gets a turn, we kill this guy. And we proceed to the real fight. Come on! Another fire breath, really? I was like, yes, I can go to the battle with the boss healed up, and nope.
What? Over already?
But yeah, I think these guys were placed here to weaken you a bit before fighting Mahagruder himself. You're tough, kids. Surrender, you're done for. Get out here and bring your men with you. He's alone, Seth. You can't win. Why keep fighting? I only fight to survive. That is my purpose. I'm going to crush each of you insects if I have to. I shall live! But again, these dragons failed to do their job because I don't think this guy's really super powerful. And then again, we have this, we have this. We can actually check him if you want. I wanted to do that with all these bosses so we can see their kind of name and everything and HP. 30,000 HP, humanoid, weak to nothing, resist status. Yeah, he's just pretty basic. Okay, that inflicts crisis. It doesn't matter because we're doing 6,000 damage times 2. So you're probably dead in 2 cycles of our characters. Mahagruder, you suck. No offense. You really do suck. There you go. What? He got 1 attack off. 1 attack. That's all he got. We obliterated him. Okay, what does that do? Like, we got an equipment, but I don't know what that does. Exceed plus when battle breaks out and 60 dexterity. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I have better options. I mean, I could put that on Seth. That'd be great. You know what? Let's actually do this. We're losing a strength though. We're losing a lot of strength though. If we put this on Seth. No, I need the strength. Fuck it. I know my setup and I like it. Okay? Good. We can already do the other one. I don't need to do any cuts here. The other one can be started from the airship, so we just need to exit and we're basically there. One thing I want to do for prep, actually, well, I'll do that on the airship. Makes more sense doing it there. Alright, here we are. Remember, Lucia, or whatever is he called, is standing over here, near Hyperion. Okay, manage party. Upgrade. Dial. We should have a lot of APs, yeah. Vampiria. We're gonna get this to level 3. If we can invite our tier, thank you. Okay, so what Vampiria does on level 3, it inflicts damage, it drains HP, and inflicts depressed. It just so happened that the boss we're about to fight is weak to depressed. Can we upgrade any other skills? Fetus will grant Genesis on level 3. Heroic Blade, we're gonna keep it at 1. Lenitiva. Yeah, we're gonna do this and this. There we go. Sat. No point. Hyperion. What does this do? Okay, this can inflict depressed too. So in case you can have, if you want Hyperion in the team, you can use, and you don't have Dial, you can use Smoke Bomb to try to inflict depressed. Nadia can also inflict depressed with her 4th skill. I don't remember, it's called Mind Break or something like that. Her 4th skill. Little against Parasite. Yeah. What does this do? Parasite, Bleed, and Aberration, 5 foes. Okay. Okay. After doing that, let's fight this guy. Now, I believe that this guy kind of starts the hard hunts. Because he's the one, this is where the difficulty starts ramping up a bit. But just a bit. Because as soon as we do Vampiria, he loses half of his spirit. And then some of his attacks will do a lot less damage. Like he has an attack called Shred the Waters, I think, that's spirit based. It's gonna do no damage, you'll see. You'll see. Do agility, Mart, yeah. Yeah, do an agility. You do this. And let's take a look at the stat of this guy. 60,000 HP, aquatic, weak to wind, light, and Martias Vulgus, depressed and slow. He's weak to so many things. You just have to pick one and exploit it, or just pick multiple and be done even faster. And we haven't used neutralizers yet. You just pump this variant. You just attack. Do a little bit extra damage. Yeah, Marty's doing 4,000 damage. Neutralizes, now said, will do so much damage, we will not believe it. Yeah, look at that. It's almost 10,000 damage every turn. It's official. We broke the game, guys. Are we even going to see any of his dangerous attacks? Because at this rate... Really, at this rate... There's no point. There's no point in anything. Look at that. Look at that damage. It's insane. We can try Smoke Bomb, because he's going to run out of that. No, that missed. Okay. Oh, well. Ah, Seth ran out of his buff. Okay, we'll put that back on in a second. Have Vampiria again. Lacerating Bite. Ow. That can inflict bleed, probably. It did not hit, but I think it inflicts bleed. We haven't seen like Shred the Waters, which is its iconic attack. Fair, you rest. Do me a favor. Rest a bit. And Florence. Yep, he's dead. I believe he has a party, I think, attack of cold. He might have it. But again, you flick the press, then you pretty much cut half of his offense. Nice job, guys. That Stinky Fish won't be a problem anymore. We also done all of your hunts, man. Nice job. You completed all of the hunts. You deserve a prize. Yay, Reikan trophy. Thanks to you, the people of Reikan see the Mavericks under a new light. I wonder if we'll get to go back to our home someday. Yeah, we just need to just bash a bunch of monsters, and now suddenly the Mavericks are good people. Oh well. What was I doing here? I don't know. I just opened the menu for no reason. Probably just opened the menu for no reason. Oh well. Oh yeah, I have to check the new equipment. That's for dial only. Huh. There it is, Abyssal Ring. Dial only grants more experience after battle and a bunch of spirit too. This is useful when you when I will farm for experience, because I'll have to farm for a bunch of levels, this will help me. Okay, done that. Now we have to go to Merzen, because we haven't picked up the hunts of that region yet, so I'll see you where you can do that. Now I said the Merzen, but I completely forgot about Tamalian. So Tamalian's hunt can be picked up from Craig at the White Deer pub, and he has a couple to give us. Actually, no, we already picked them up, I forgot. Okay, anyway, the hunts that we have here are the Nuclear Jackal, which we fought on episode 46 with Seth, Nadia, Marty, and Gallian, when we were chasing after Mystia toward the Well of Life. Bog's Gang and some Nadyls, which we still have to do. So, let's go in order. I'll leave this place and go where the Bog Gang is, which is a deal. Now, speaking of this quest, hunt. This hunt not only resolves this hunt quest, but also completes another mission which we're about to get. If we go in here, other than a lock at treasure chest, yep, that only contains a sword, we can talk to Adam. Damn it, I can't believe this. Did I really lose all of them? What's going on, Adam? Lost my alchemy tools, but I'm sure I left them here. Well, somewhere. What if someone's stolen them? Let us help you, Adam. We'll bring your tools if we find them. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. We get a new mission. Adam's alchemical instruments have been stolen by some robbers. Find the thieves and bring the lab equipment back to its rightful owner. It just so happens the Bog's Gang drops alchemy supplies. So it's as easy as go ahead, kill the guys, and bring the thing back here. So we're gonna keep this on screen. We're gonna go there, because you kinda need to see the path. Bog's Gang is unfortunately in this place, that's the Maze of Colors. And they're over there, so we need green to go there. In order to get green, we need red, right? Because like red's up there, right? It's blocked by red, so we need red. In order to get red, we just enter that room, right? I think. If I remember correctly. Yep. So we get red. Then we go all around just to get green. And then we can fight them. They're not that dangerous. There are 3 of them though. So it's a fight that can become a little chaotic, but not really that much. Since there's 3 of them, they won't have a lot of HP. So you can easily kill them one by one. Just pick them off. And eventually you'll get the battle under control. So we're gonna skip this fight very quickly.
Nothing personal,
like that. Here we go. Let's see. Do we need any preparations? No, I think we're good. Let's just fight them.
Leave. You don't stand a chance against me.
Let's look at these guys. These are Nyak, humanoid, weak to lightning, wind, sorry. And I think he is the one that does status ailments. I think he does all the 4 main status ailments. Bog has 24,000 HP, a humanoid weak to fire, and he's kind of a jack of all trades. He has, I think, Shadow Flare and a basic physical, he has a bunch of things. And this is Phi, a physical fighter, with 27,000 HP. A humanoid weak to ice. Cold. Okay. So it's even pointless to do neutralizers because I have to do it 3 times, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do Arcane Aura over to Seth so he recovers the SPs. Then we're gonna take out Spy first. That was half of his health right there. And that's the other half. Not quite. Lacerating Bite, okay. We do Lacerating Bite, meanwhile we kill that guy. Then we're gonna go for Bug, which is gonna be very easy. Given that we have Seth and... Yep, Seth does like 7,000 damage per turn. Hyperion does not a lot. Although, you can see the Hyperion is starting to become pretty powerful. He's still mainly a utility guy, but you have no idea. Just give him some time. He'll become better. You have no idea. Plus, he still has a heck of a lot of agility. So you can exploit that and do like a couple of agility, like the skill, and he becomes like this one, and he becomes like super fast, and it'll take so many turns. Vampiria, can we suck some HP out of you? Yep, we can. We stole like 1,000 HP. Awesome. Can we just finish you off? Oh god, we need to do Crimson Fury again. Without Crimson Fury set, it's kind of weak, honestly. It's kind of lagging behind people like... Well, Marty's not doing a lot of damage either. Ow. That hurts. That seriously hurts. But mainly, Martyr's strength is being able to revive and heal status ailments. That's our true strength. And Hyperion, I think you can just keep attacking. We will do some upgrades though for our cards. Now that we got a bunch of money by fighting all these hunts, we will buy maybe one Atlas or two at Borghetti's just to even things out. Not that we need to do that, but you'll see. I have a plan for Martia. I have a big plan for Martia. Alright, we can now deliver the alchemy supplies to Adam, which will then complete their mission, I guess. I'm still not sure about Adam's gender. They've been stolen by a gang called Bugs Gang. Bugs Gang. Now that's the name I hadn't heard in a while. Thank you, friends. Now I can finally go back to my experiments. If you ever need my services, you know where to find me. I'm good at creating useful items for raw materials, so stop by. We'd love to be back, but I don't think our journey will take us back here anytime soon. Oh yes, your mission. You're right, I've forgotten all about it. So, you're traveling on that huge airplane parked right out of a deal. Is that correct? Yeah, that's the Albatross, our spaceship. Spaceship? Weird, isn't it? We need the Albatross to go back and forth between Ariatel and Oberon in a short time. Oberon? You're telling me you guys visited Oberon? Oh, please, let me come with you. I'll bring my alchemy tools with me. Who'd have ever thought men would be back on the moon? Seeing the outer space, finding new alchemical reagents and minerals? It's not going to be an easy journey, but it's true that we need all the help we can get, and your skills will be real helpful to us. That's decided. Just give me the time to tell everyone I'm going, and I also need to prepare my luggage and the lab. We're glad to have you on board. Welcome to the team, Adam. And that's it. We don't get any text. Okay. See if that mission was completed. It was. Okay. So what Adam does, we're gonna explain it now, but we will get into detail about that a bit later in another episode, where we're going to explore a bunch of side things. Adam opens a shop in here, in which he or she sells items for other items and APs. It's kind of weird. There they are. So, however, those items are pretty powerful. Not gonna lie. Not gonna do that yet. Not gonna do powering up yet. Okay. Next up, we have one of the worst hunts in the game, but we should be prepared enough for it. Scarlet again. We have the Nadyls. They are in the desert. I've said enough. When I say desert, you say jamming. When I say jamming, you say obnoxious. Okay? Good. Sand of Oblivion. For the last goddamn time. Let's go through this place. Thank God these guys are just at the very bottom of it, so all you do is go straight down. Once you hit the ocean, you're done. But just the thought of having to go through this place once again, and that we won't have Atlas available in the fight. because it got just popped out of our weapons. I hate this place so much. Anyway, there they are. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I don't even have to look at gear, but I guess I can look at equipment. I don't know if I want to put the chemicals here. I might want to do that. Drop my stats of quite a bit. Wait, okay. Oh yeah, the game still has to realize that I'm not... I was thinking, what? 600 strength? But the game still has to realize that my Atlas popped up, so it still thinks I'm in double strength. But I'm not. Clearly I'm not. Well, I guess we can... Actually, no, that gives 120 strength, so never mind, never mind. I don't want to drop all that strength. So, whatever the chemicals, I guess. Lunar robes, so to meditate... I may want to drop 150. No. Let's just do this. And get it over with. Now, there are 2 groups of Nadyls. They're not just one. And each of them has a basic physical, an attack that inflicts bleed, and an attack that hits the whole party. So, they're bad. Let me actually analyze them so we can see them. They don't have a lot of HP, but they have a lot too. Yeah, okay, 36,000. They have quite a bit of HP. Beast, so survival could work, but weak to cold. And another one. Alright then, so we gotta do this. We need to use Florin here, otherwise, like, as long as we're not regenerating HP, we need to use Florin and keep our health as high as we can. We're gonna do maybe an agility, and then Set will just do this. Set unfortunately has half defense now because his Atlas got popped out. An agility with Hyperion, so. And we're gonna try to focus on the top one. That was basically dead. Vital tier? Yeah, I'll do Vital tier. Okay, that healed quite a bit. Okay, Set is doing a lot of damage, that's what we want. We want to take down one of them as quickly as possible. Once we do that, the battle is ours, and Daedalus dead. Ow. That's bad. Another agility fairy. You do Crimson Fury, we have to reset that. Now we're on Reason. We'll do Absolution on Dial. And I think Dial will give some SP to Martia. Ow, okay, Martia doesn't bleed now. Hyperion could remove bleed, but let's not. It's basically, they basically cancelled out the Reason. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, I could remove it actually. You know what? Let's do this. That was about to get a turn. We can do Arcane Aura over here. That will regenerate some SP on her. And okay, we won the fight. Because as soon as you kill one group, the fight becomes a lot easier. Because you don't risk of hitting two party-wide attacks in the face. They still have to do that, by the way. They used to do it much more often, or is it just me? Because even when I tried this episode, they never used that. That's weird. Okay, Seth, you charge up your Exceed. I'm gonna give you Arcane Aura to double the Spirit. See if I can power that up. That Exceed. On the bright side, defeating these guys will give you a pretty cool ability. And actually, not ability, equipment. Will give you a pretty cool equipment. Neutralizes. And there's Assault, the party hitting thing. And does a lot of damage. It did like 1100 to the whole party. You definitely want to throw a Florin after that. And that's the real danger of the fight, because if they both decide to do it, you're going to eat a lot of damage. Okay, that That does a lot of damage too. That's 20,000 damage in total. That's not gonna be enough to kill them though. Urgh. We gotta keep going. You know what? Let's try this. Okay, that did max damage. That's not bad, but still. Again, would you rather do max damage for 5 SPs just because they're beasts and we got lucky that they're beasts? Or would you rather attack? Well, in this case, it's arguably better survival. But suppose we don't have, suppose we have access to atlases. Okay, suppose we have access to atlas. Would you rather do 9,099 damage for 5 SPs or attack twice? Probably do more damage because 2 attacks will just do more damage than that. And charge exceed on top. And I'll choose attack all day. But one can say that, hey, since survival is a skill, it can't miss. So you have 100% probability of getting 9,999. So the enemy has to be a beast, though. That's the thing. The enemy has to meet the requirement. Oh well. Enough of that. We got an atlas, but we can't actually put it on because the desert sucks. So we have to get out of here. God, I hate this place. I hate it with all my heart. I hate it with all my heart. The developers said that in the next game, if he's ever going to make an area that looks like this, it's going to make some improvements. Like the one improvement that would make this area a lot less annoying. I already said it. It's the stupid Vigor gauge. It takes forever to recharge. For fucking ever. You reach an oasis. You're like, okay, I can rest and recharge it. No, you have to sit there for like an hour for it to go up. Because it goes up pretty much the same with the same speed that it goes down. Alright, we're out. Let's actually check what we got, since we have to re-equip our characters. Okay. So let's repeat the setup that I'm using here. Doubles Lima. Oh, Martia. Okay, we can buy something from Martia. Let's see how many. I have a lot of Zenith. So I could buy Purifia Eterna. Alright, prevent all status ailments, but I'll avoid doing that for now. Although, what I want to buy... Oh yeah, we can buy this. For 50,000. Thank you, Omega. This is one of the most useful ones. Caster... I don't know what the other one is. The one that gives 100 spirit, 100 dexterity. Yeah, dexterity is not bad, but 100 spirits is also good, but as you can see, we can just do a lot more damage with physical attacks. Gear. Kind of reminds me of what happens in Star Ocean 2, which I was playing today, actually. Where is it? This one? Okay. Where magic starts off insanely strong, and then end game, you're like, why? Why do I have to like spend why do I have to spend like 30 seconds to watch a spell that's gonna do 9,999, where in that second, in those 10 seconds, I can do like 30,000 with just smashing attack. And this is pretty much what happens here. I think magic is kind of weak at the end game, but that might be just me. It's not as weak as it was in Star Ocean 2. That has a Primora, right? So what we got from the rats is this. Furia X. Starting X value 20%. Exceed +1 battle stars. That's going on Daeva straight away, because that allows her to charge her Exceed much sooner. And as you know, Daeva's Exceed just resets the whole party. So the earlier you get it, the better. Well, that concludes... Yeah, that concludes Scarlet's Hunt. Well, see you back at the pub. Back at the White Deer, let's talk to Craig. You completed all the assignments I gave you. You're the best. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Thanks for all the help you gave our guild. Because of your actions, the White Deer is slowly gaining the fame and respect it deserves. Thanks again and good luck. Alright, so on to the next region. Merzen, see you there. While we pick up Reikan's hunts, notice the lights around here are now red, as a sign that now it's Orihulkon that powers up the tower, and not Atlas. So, if we go here, unfortunately a cutscene will start. That's the beginning of a new mission, but after that we'll be able to pick up the hunts. Hey, Alistair, looking for me? You received my message. It's good that our devices are still working. What happened, Alistair? Is that Hades again? We don't know. Hades has been turned off, and now we can control the vital function of Alders, but something weird is happening in the central sectors of the Tower City. The food management device was rigged, and we haven't received any food for days now. We have still some supplies, but if we don't do anything, we'll be out of food and medicine. The problem is that the resources sorting system is in Gamma sector, and as you know, that place is full of bandits. Leave it to us, Alistair. I used to live there. 20 years have passed, but my memory is made out of steel. I remember every road of that sector. We'll find a device and we'll fix it. Thank you, Hyperion. We got a new mission. Let's check that out real quick. The Bites of Hunger. Alistair asked for your help to repair the device which provides food to all Wilders. Find the machine in the Gamma sector and fix it. That will be taken care in another episode. Although we are going to go in the room where the mission takes place. It's insane that I have to do it again in another episode. But oh well. Gotta keep things organized. Anyway, Alistair, welcome back, guys. I'm glad you're here. Now that Hades was turned off, we took the lead of the capital. We still have a lot of work to do, but we'll rebuild Alders and we'll bring it back to its former splendor. But there are some foes threatening our people. First of all is a virus that took control of our security system in the city's upper floors. The virus name is Missigno, also known as Missigno. Missigno is clogging up the water distribution system, and we could remain without drinking water if we don't act immediately. Please help us. Okay, we'll do that. And an ancient pre-treaty war machine woke up after you turned off Hades. This machine is called Arma Sigma, and it's one of the most lethal machines ever created in Nadyls. Arma Sigma is striking terror into the Gamma 36 sector. I know that Arma Sigma is a deadly foe, but I ask you to do everything to destroy it. We'll be grateful forever. Now, of all of the hunts of this place... hunts? The Storm Daeva was already been picked up back in when we came here, but we couldn't do it, so we had to wait until this point to do it. That being said, I will see you where the hunt takes place. Back to the world map, the Daeva is on Wyrm Summit. That's the only thing that we have left here to do. And after that, we won't have to come back here anymore. Thank God. Another area that we can just forget. Actually, no, well, I'm an idiot. There's one mission here. We'll have to climb this all the way to the top one more time. I don't know what's more annoying, this area or the Sanctum of Legends.
It looks like
Probably Sanctum of Legends. I still hate that area. Anyway, the Daeva is over here. We already seen this when we came back here to grab a few treasure chests. Now we can fight it. And this one, it's actually pretty easy.
I'm ready to fight you.
Because, well, you'll see. Crimson Furor neutralizes, do a lot of damage, and let's see. Storm Daeva, 36,000 HP. This has the same HP that the rats had. The rats were too. Okay, and also weak to light. It has a Fulgura though. That does a lot of damage, but we do a lot more if we hit. So this should be over like in no time, right, Seth? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is no point. There is no way that this monster stands a chance. Dead. He got one attack off and that was it. And you get a mastery ability, Violent Outburst.
I expect expected a lot more than this.
We should probably look into some of the domain abilities at the end of the episode, well, or maybe in one of the side quest ones, because we got like a lot of mastery abilities. Yeah, see, all of these are available. We haven't learned them because we don't care. I only care about regeneration and only maybe another one, but I really don't care about many of the mastery abilities. The one that regenerates SPs is also good apparently, but I never used it because I don't need it. I'd rather have regen and use dial. Oh well. We can already do another one without making any cuts. Because Missigno, or Missigno, I don't know, I'm not really sure of the English pronunciation of Missigno, is in here. Now I do want to make one change of our equipment, which is this. Because last time I was here, I inputted a strength up on all enemies. Oh crap, we need to turn that. Okay. I've inputted a strength up on all enemies, and I did that on purpose. Because now, even though all enemies will have their strength doubled, they will give us more experience points. Which is good. But remember, as I said back then, that strength up that they get, it's not an inheritance status, it's only a temporary. Like they get it, and then it disappears after 16 turns. Or it disappears on turn 1 because we do this. So now we're fighting the base enemy. Yep. Unfortunately, we cannot check this one, so Hyperion, you just do agility. Unfortunately, Hyperion's scan ability is not available here, so we'll have to do what we have. Whatever. We still do a lot of damage, look at that. And that wasn't without neutralizes. Now we do neutralizes, and we're gonna do like 1000 more per attack. For the whole 2000 more. So it's basically putting in another half attack. Yeah, look at that. 10,000 per turn. Holy shit. I have no idea how many SP this guy has, but I can bet he doesn't have a lot. He's taking some punishment. He doesn't even have that a lot of strong moves. Like he has this that inflicts bleed probably, and that's it. Yeah, these hunts are not super difficult. Now the last two, the ones on Altilliah, now those are not messing around. Those are really hard. You'll see once we get there. They don't just have a lot of health. They have a lot of danger stacks. But this should be over in a second now. So the set gets a turn, I think. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, you have a lot more HP than I thought. Okay, he's dead. Now what this guy drops is an Omni Omega, which is 50 dual stats, if I remember correctly. But honestly, that's not why you want it. Yeah, 50 dual stats, but that's not why you want it. It's not why you want it. There's a better use you can put that Atlas Shard to, you'll see. Alright, but before we can even talk about that, we need to get to Arma Sigma. Now Arma Sigma is unfortunately where we fought Theia. So all the way through that dungeon. I'll just see you there. Alright, so back at the boss area. It's not that one. That one is Hyperion's mission, which we're gonna take care of in another episode. And this is the guy. But let me check my gear, because I think I still have Red Zillion Dial. We don't need this. 40 X. Is there anything better than Hypermura? I mean, I could have this, but... No, I think we're good. We're good, we're good. Everything fine, let's go. Okay, I expect to do a lot of damage against this guy. For more than one reason. So first of all, Crimson Fury. Then we're gonna do neutralizes, because once it's done, it's done. And we're gonna analyze it. I think this is the first enemy that breaks the damage cap, the HP cap. Yeah, this breaks the HP cap, and I'll tell you why. This guy has 100,000 HP. It's a golem, weak to fragility and slow. Now he breaks the HP cap because apparently RPG Maker 2003 has a cap of 99,999 HP, so it doesn't allow anything past that point. But for some reason this guy has it. I don't know how this works, but it works. It just does. So we do a lot of damage, but that ain't enough. We can do more than that. First of all, anti-tank is also an elemental, so let's see. Yeah, okay. You could do more too. We're not done yet. We can also do shock. He's vulnerable to fragility. And you can kind of see that he is inflicted with fragility. The status is like all the way down. If you look near Set's HP, you can see there's a 16 there. That's the status, because the sprite is just so big that it gets it's down there basically. Oh well, you spam anti-tank fair and you do 4,000 damage per turn. It's insane. Okay, okay. Okay, machine gun. It's oh wait, okay, we don't have a lot of SP actually. Okay, so nothing we can't resolve with the Florin. It puts us in reason. We're good. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, whatever. Hey, Farron's doing 1,000 damage. Not bad. Now, Crimson Fury. And I forgot that I had Hyperion, and I should have done. I'm too used to attack with Hyperion instead of doing an ability. Oh well. It doesn't matter, this guy will go down pretty soon. Yeah, okay, there's no way. Come on, Seth, finish it off. And that's Arma Sigma, went down like nothing. We got Eternal Bastion, which is unique armor for Ruder. See what that does real quick. Then we'll meet each other to Altilliah because we completed whole Visance. Where is it? Eternal Bastion, there it is. Ruder only lowers enemy threat level, auto genesis. 250 resistance, minus 70 dexterity. And it does a lot of things. Lower enemy threat level, it actually lowers it by 1. Just so you know. So if an enemy has a level threat by 9, it actually is 8. And remember, threat level is how much mastery you lose for every enemy turn. So that being said, I'll see you back to Altilliah. Back at the village of the poor people, let's talk to Altilliah. You completed all the remaining hunts of the Guardians. Now holders can restart again. Please accept this. Merzen trophy. Yay! Did much for us, but I don't have any other thing to offer you. But we'll always be grateful for what you did for us and for the whole Ariatil. Thank you, guys. Alright, and that was it for Merzen. I'll see you on the airship, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, just see you on the Albatross. Alright, back on the Albatross. It is now time to show you what you can do with the Omni Omega very quickly. So we talked to Adam. Need anything? Make rare item. I think it's Purifia Eterna, right? No, you need the Purifia for this. No. No, that's not what I want. Okay. This item. You need 10 Philosopher Stones to do it. Thing is, you can create Philosopher Stones. With what? Charging Fluid and Aggression Fluid. Divinitas is doubles all stats. It's broken. And this is endgame shit. You can get it right now. I'm not going to. Because I consider all this alchemy thing to be post-game, post-story. For exclusive use on the extra dungeon. But if you want, it's right here. And you can buy Aggression Fluid and Charging Fluid from Borghetti. You buy 5 of each and you get 1 Philosopher's Stone. You make 10 of these. You chuck in the Omni Omega and a bunch of APs inside it. And you get a Guard Data Shard that doubles all of your stats. there you go. We're going to look into the alchemy thing a bit better in another episode, though. As of now, we have to go through the Sanctum of Legends. I don't want, mommy. Can I not? I'll see you all the way at the end of the dungeon. It's worth mentioning that if you want to make this place a bit less annoying, you can just put Ruder in the party. At least that will slow down the enemies a bit, so you don't have to dodge them all the way to the boss. And, well, you still have to dodge them, but it'll be a much easier to just go past them. Meanwhile... Okay, this is the second time it's happening. They're using stuff at random. I'm not touching the controller, okay? This is the game. This is purely the game. Let's see if they can win it. I trust my characters. I trust in my characters. Can they win this fight? On their own. I'm not touching anything. Can they do it? Can Ruda do it even though he's under-leveled? Incredible, they did it. Working as intended. And then you can just remove Ruder from the party because there's a save point right before the boss. Also, I forgot the Hypermora here on the first visit. Well, shame on me. How could I forget such an incredibly useful item? Oh well, we're gonna keep this on screen since
Are you ready for this?
we're basically at the boss fight. We just need to go through this door and we're there. Okay. Is there one more fight? God! Dev, what the hell? We're at the same. Why did you put one fight here? Okay. I'm complaining a bit too much now. I'll stop it. Martia, back in the party. Okay, so this one doesn't mess around. Let's review our gear. We have Zlima. And we might want protection against Seal. I might want to switch this out. Do we have that? Do we have something that does it? Venoma. Seal crisis resistance. Okay, that can be useful. Bleed Seal crisis resistance. Okay. Mostly on Dial, because she's the one that heals. Martia's are 80% resistant to every never status ailment. Hyperion can use items, so it's fine. And Set is Set. Uses skills like one every 5 turns because he has to do his buff. That's it. Protections were fine. So we're just going to save because this one, told you, this one is hard. And we're gonna go for it. Okay, brace yourselves. Big boss music here. Divine Chaos Flame. That inflicts. Yeah, that does that. Oh god, he's starting off strong. He is starting off strong. That inflicts Shiftless. That's like Seal. Okay, Farian, give me a hand here. We have cure for Shiftless. Oh, only that one cures Shiftless. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll have to, because Dad cannot use skills otherwise. Okay, we're going to do that and heal that off. We don't care about the 2 ghosts. Actually we do, but they are pretty strong, so... As usual, Crimson Fury. I think they're weak to light, so go Martia. Okay. They have like 10,000 HP, but they're annoying because they do this. I think they have the 4 status ailments. Spectral Eye is the worst thing that can happen. Crisis Seal and probably something else too. Not sure what it does, but it's bad. It's bad. Just know that it's bad, and you don't want to see it. That's why I wanted to protect against Seal. At least we have the healer at all times. Well, since I don't need to heal, I'm just gonna do this. When it's done, and then I can just try. Actually, let me do some damage to the boss. Yeah, okay, that's broken. We can analysis? Oh god, I wanted to analyze this guy. Oh god. Can we remove seal? Don't seal Hyperion, you... Okay, you know what? I really, really want to analyze the boss. Please. Can I shock this guy? Oh, I can. Good. Stay put for a bit. Let's do some damage to the boss while we're at it. Lumina does no damage to Hyperion. Thank you. This might be the only boss that attacks with a couple like of minions. So under 20,000 HP. Magic creature. Weak to dark, resist to light. And yeah, no, they have more than 10,000. Okay, they have 12,000. Magic creature weak to light. Okay. This is arguably the hardest hunt in the game, guys. Like the next hunt, the dragon. It's like it's a lot more aggressive, but we don't have a lot of annoying status ailments. This one has a lot of annoying status ailments, so that's what you have to deal with here mainly. I remember the seal sucks on set 2, not just because he cannot do this, but because Exceed is also blocked. So that's another problem. But yeah, he just ran out, and he's doing it again. Wow, he has such a good timing for it. Like he almost knows when it's running out, so he does it immediately again. This boss again doesn't mess around. But HP wise, we're okay. Hyperion, do you want some SPs? I guess I'll give you some SPs while we wait for the shield to run out. Ow. Okay. I want to absolute that out of set, so he starts regaining some SPs, and maybe... Okay, I missed. Maybe I can do some damage. Maybe. Oh, what do you do, Hyperion? Let's attack, let's see. Can you do some damage? It can do some damage to the boss, but that's pretty much about it. Out of curiosity, how much does Vampiria do? Well, he's weak to it. It missed. Okay. Can we kill this thing? God! Kill the stupid ghost! There you go. 99999 to the boss. Nice. That is not doing good. Hyperion, you can't do anything. This attack, dude. What you can do. Vital tier. So Daedalus Exceed is pretty awesome here. If you just get hit by a billion status ailment, just pop it and reset. If you're like, no, come on, I'm done with this, and you just use that. We're gonna do an agility, so Martin can get more turns, hopefully. But Set is still our main source of damage here. Hyperion is dead. Wow. I never thought I'd see that day. Okay. Okay, you've done that. And I do this. And I guess I'll... Do we have anything to remove? No. Guess I'll heal him? No, I don't need it. He'll heal with regeneration. You know what? I'll just pop Moonlight Breaker. I'm about to run out of Reckless, and that wouldn't... I wanted to wait, so that would give me some spirit, but... Nah, whatever. Let's just pop this Exceed. Do... Yeah, that's almost 20,000 damage. Nice. Do it on Hyperion. Ah. Oh well, Martyr can still tank that hit. No big deal. Okay. Do we have it? No, Crimson Furor. Okay, let's do Crimson Furor. Let's do what is he doing? Oh, not this again. Okay, okay. Dial is... That's a problem. Well, we can absolute her. Remove that Shiftless. Arcane Aura Martia. She has the priority over Set. Set can still do one more of his buffs. Farian, what can I have you do? You know what, Farian? Agility a couple times.
Repent your sinful ways.
Marty doesn't exceed. I'll try. I will try. Make it a bit stronger before using it. Are you strength up, Seth? Go up. Yes, you are. Okay, you're just sealed. You're just in. That status is called. I forgot the name of the status. It's goddamn. What's the name of the status? Shiftless. It lowers your dexterity too. It's basically. I think it's slow. It's slow plus seal. It sucks. Okay, we're the only neutralizes. Floating. Nice. Okay, Farian's super fast now. And now we can pop Creator's Heads with double resistance. Fortunately, we don't have double strength.
Rest peacefully.
But eventually, Martia will have permanently double strength and double resistance. So she won't have to deal fetus on herself to do an exceeded max power. But let's see how much this does. Hey, 12,000 damage. Is this the first time we're seeing an exceed actually exceeding the damage cap? Because that's why the exceeds are called exceeds, because they're the only skills that can exceed the damage cap. Someone needing some SPs here? You already reserved. No, I can't do that. So, Florent when in doubt, always Florent. Okay. See, even 160 SPs on set, it's more than enough. Oh, we got a bunch of shields there. We might as well use an item here. I have a lot of this. Okay. Set the shield, but we don't care. I'll just remove it from you. Really, shield is the most annoying part of the fight. Just because it's it blocks your options. You have to heal it off every time. Just do Florin while in dub, then we just do this. How about you do this smart? Yeah, you remove that bleed, heal some HP. While we wait for Farron to charge his exceed, which should be in a second, by the way. If it doesn't get sealed, God. Really? Okay, he's dead. Never mind. We won. Fight's over. We had another mastery. Think that increases the experience you get? No. That probably is the one of the money. That increases money. Oh well. Hyperion Ghost was defeated. Yay! I'll see you back out of this dungeon. Because I don't think there's a teleport here. I don't think there's like a thing that you can interact with and teleport you out. No, of course not. See you back at the entrance. Alright, finally. Finally we're out of that place. The final hunt is on Altilliah's heart. See you at the hunt. Okay, we arrived. It's actually the next screen, not here, but that's the save point that we can use. Because I put Ruler in my party again to avoid most of the fights, then I switched Farion in again. And there it is. Just a quick check. Oh, Daeva still does. She doesn't need it. If you want, you can put fire protection. You know what, let's do it. Actually, instead of Muravampa, I'm just gonna place this. And I think that's it. Might want to put it here, I don't know why. Go do it, go do it. Where's Muravampa? I saw it, there it is. Okay. Now that that's done, let's do it. Last hunt of the game.
Nothing personal.
Dragon's Breath. Already we're seeing the most powerful attack. Well, actually it's not the most powerful attack. He has another one. I'm gonna start with some defense here. Aegis. And I think I will just... Well, the earlier I do it, but... Fair, you do Florin first. Crimson Furor. And let's take a look at him. Tiamat, 120,000 HP. Reptile. Weak to cold. And that's it. This guy is just purely offensive. So we're just gonna do the same. We're gonna go on pure offense. Couple of agility for Varian. And then we'll start our offense. Which mostly constitutes of Set attacking and Martia spamming a right blade. Because this will do a lot of damage now. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay. I'm using an item here because I fear for Dial a bit. Okay, Ethereal Wound, that's the strongest attack. Non-elemental damage to all your party. Yeah. There's no way you can protect against that unless like having a lot of resistance. Oh yeah, we're clocking the damage here. See, no status ailments have been throwing us, just damage. This guy's just damage. He has a fire attack that also inflict bleed and depression, I think. But that's like nothing. That's I think the only status that he can inflict. That's the only one. Heroic Blade, Martia. You're not in reckless, but it's still a lot of damage. Well, actually, I'd rather attack now. And keep my SPs for other things. Okay, speaking of SPs, Arcane Aura. Yeah, let's go indeed. Oh wait, I need to rebuff with Sad. Oh well. Yeah, you see, I'm definitely doing more damage with Heroic Blade, but the thing is, we're not doing a lot less damage. That's the thing. So I'd rather just physically attack and keep my SPs for other things. Like healing, for example. Removing statuses. Not that I need to do it a lot here, but still. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, magnetization sucks. Did that inflict slow too? It did. Okay. You know what? Pop it. I don't care. Remove all that. Remove all of it. I don't care. Just clean us up. Yeah, you're gonna start to hate magnetization when you will enter the extra dungeon. Because that, it's used even too much. Slow sucks in a dungeon where every turn counts. Alright, speaking of turns, let's do our turns against this guy. We have another Crimson Fury. I think Sad will close this. We succeed in a second. Okay, Aura Sad. Okay. Oh god. Don't kill Sad. Okay, because he was... I had removed Zlima in favor of fire resistance. So I was worried that Frail would have killed him, but it didn't. Let's do this. Max power. Moonlight Breaker. Boss is weakened by neutralizes. Let's go. Oh yeah. That kill it? No. Huh. He's still alive. Not for long. There he goes. Okay. Much easier than the other one, but probably more dangerous.
I will not give up hope.
And with that, I'll see you back out, where we'll get our reward for the Hunt of Altilliahs. Back here, there's the spirits that have been stopped for good. Imagine you took care of them, thank you. But I wonder why they were so upset. Is that really connected to the ritual? In any case, I would like you to accept this gift. I know it's not much, but I want you to know that you've done so much for us and we're grateful. How ironic we have been saved by the man who came from Gaia. You're supposed to be the enemy. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? Anyway, we've got Lovitzal Trophy, Reikan Trophy, Scarlet Trophy, Merzen Trophy, and the Altilliah Trophy. Next time, I'm not quite sure what is going to happen. We're either going to do side quests, or we're going to take care of some minor things around the world. Either case, see you next time.